Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. Today we're going to find out where is your forever person, what is happening in your divine love journey, who they are, personality traits, as much information as we can garner, initials, so on and so forth. I like to do these updates because there's lots of new viewers, and also I feel like by our daily choices we can sometimes alter our destiny by how we're operating within our frequency, by choices we're making, right? Are we shaking away fears and doubts and really sailing into our true magical self? And are we keeping our attentions and intentions in alignment with our love journey? I just want to point something out right now, you guys, with what's going on in the world. There is some very heavy and pressing energy for a lot of people that are feeling this right now, for empaths and others. And it may not be our own, so we need to differentiate where this energy is coming from and how to diffuse it and deflect it. First of all, if you guys have any obsidian, that is absolutely wonderful. Any dark stones, tourmaline, onyx, things of that nature. And I want you guys to know too that I'm going to put some stuff in my Etsy store. I took a photo of the stuff that I have that I can do really inexpensively. I'm producing these beautiful obsidian. They're like rainbow balls, and I'm just putting them on cord and making them very inexpensive at $17. I mean, everywhere else that you look for a lot of these things, they're $50+, but I'm making these and I'll put them in the store today because I think it's important to be able to understand how to deflect energy. And I've worked with crystals in a long time, and I always have something dark in my arsenal. Tourmaline, usually obsidian, I find the most powerful for me. It just simply deflects that negativity and keeps other people's negative kind of vibes away from you. So my links are down below in my Etsy store for that. And I'm going to continue to make inexpensive pieces for you guys. And I want to thank you so much for you guys ordering your fun citrine bars and your lapis lazuli bars and all those things that I did, you know, in the recent past, and sending me pictures of you wearing them. I'm so happy. And I supercharge these on the full moons too, so they have good intentions and all of, you know, stuff in that. It's very important that we have positivity in everything. So, you know, what we're working for and our intentions are going to come through, and decorating our life with quality things and relationships and experiences and purpose, right? We don't need a bunch of junk. We need things that are meaningful. So let's see what our 3 choices are. And again, I'm still running my my current special for probably the next couple of days, which is $25 for a 2-question read. And I'd make a video just like this. And I want to thank you guys for all responding. I've been busy as a little beaver producing these. I love doing them. I think it's important when a question comes up for us that it gets answered quickly. So I usually do, when I receive your information, I do it within 24, 48 hours, because I believe, you know, that's when it's at its strongest. I don't shelve things or put it off. So you get your reading very quickly as well. And all the information is down below. And thank you guys, your patrons, for your support, all you viewers and your wonderful comments. I read every comment, no doubt. I just haven't had time to heart and start commenting with them, because that can take me hours, and I really need to shelve a big chunk of time to be able to do that. But thank you guys for your beautiful comments and your interactions. I really appreciate it. You guys are the best. So right now, our first choice is number 1, which is rutilated quartz. I am grateful that my vital life force provides me with the energy and motivation to live life to the fullest. I had to do this morning when I woke up. I said, what's going to make you motivated and feel good? And I was like, a shower first of all, brush your teeth, wake up, get with that, smell the flowers on your kitchen table. I have these beautiful lilacs, and I was ready. I was ready for the day, you know, all, you know, headgear on, let's go. Number 2 is blue tiger's eye. It is easy for me to see beyond the obvious. I am focused on my own sacred path. Absolutely. We are not, this is about us knowing where we keep our attention, that nothing's going to stop our victory, right? It's going to fuel our growth. We are going to just keep going. We're looking for our bliss. You know, we are the hero in our own game, and we're going to keep going for sure. Number 3 is, chalcopyrite. I am healthy and strong, and thanks to physical movement, exercise outdoors. Yesterday, I have to tell you, it was like I was doing all this stuff in the morning, but it was computer work, so I was still, and I was beginning to feel a little sluggish and like my almost like cramps in my legs. And as soon as I got outside the nature center, which is like this beautiful bird sanctuary, and breathing fresh air and moving, I felt good. We do need to move and stretch and just do little things. I'm not saying go out and be freaking Jack LaLanne and go mental. Just, you know, stretching and big, deep breaths that purify all of that. And remind yourself of that, right? Okay, so number one, with this rutilated quartz, let's find out what's going on. First, we're going to see what their possible signs are for your divine love. We have Capricorn and Leo. I really love this because I've always felt that both of these signs, it's funny because my husband is a Capricorn and my son is a Leo, and they have beautiful energy. So here's some of the stuff that they're going to bring into you, and you're going to be able to connect with and take in this energy and have it help you. First, let's start with the Leo energy. You're going to have some beautiful, fiery, amorous, energy, that romantic kind of beautiful, warm, social energy around you. Leos have really high self-esteem. They are creative. They are often gifted. They're wonderful in self-promotion and business. They're very magnanimous. Like, they don't really care. They don't care about petty. They let it go. They're very great at therapy because they're great listeners, and they'll make you laugh, right? Good executives. I feel like they're proud, they're brash, they're self-indulgent, they're childlike, they're fun, they're dramatic. So that's going to be some of the energy they bring in. And then the Capricorn, they could have both of these in their charts. High purposeful vitality in what they're doing, loyal, sense of responsibility, humorous, really long memory though. They remember things so acutely from childhood. It's amazing. They're very cautious though. They don't really love risk because they like familiarity. They're kind of a conformist and traditional type of person. They're very regal in the way they move and operate. Like, they're very, they always look kind of crisp and wonderful, and it's really nice. So I feel like those are definitely some of the energies that can come in. So let's see what else is going on. And we're going to see what some of what they're going to be like. Okay, so they're going to be athletic. Some of their light attributes are dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps, development of personal willpower, and strength of spirit. So very, very fit. That's important. I mean, we're in this 3D body. We have to take care of ourselves. We can't let stuff go to hell, right? We got to be on top of that. And quickly, cells can deteriorate. It's like those, I always think of my body as those areas of our brain that have dendrites that work as bridges, and they connect and they strengthen. We need that for muscle. We need that for ourselves. We need that for recuperation. If we stop moving, it operates on a whole different level that we don't need. So they're going to be on top of you to keep healthy and fit in a really nice way too, which I love. Now, they also have this beautiful eternal childlike attribute, determination to remain young in body, mind and spirit, ability to see things through fresh eyes. They're not critical, they're not jaded, they're not harsh, they're light and fresh, which a lot of Leos are. They see things with a lot of fun. They're very quirky and offbeat and wonderful and friendly, all of that. And they'll continually push themselves to learn and develop in all areas, which is great because they realize when we practice and become what we love and appreciate, we're very unique in our offerings and how we live our life, and they really get that and understand that. So let's see what some initials might be. We have G, H, C, P. So GHCP, those can be all intermingled here because this is for a big collective. Now, I'm really loving, I just got a message when I was thinking of this. I feel like there are people that honor their creative choices for sure. So they finish what they start, these particular people. So their financial status is going to lift and lift and lift because they focus. They derive great sense out of what they do, and they keep adding to it. And they refuse to take no for answers when they know all it takes is a little dedication and push. So they're going to be financially stable in this as well. So let's see when this might be taking place. Let's get a shuffle on. I have these big cards. I'm loving this. So we have 5 months. You'll be meeting them in 5 months. I'm going to pull one more, 5 or 6 months, because it's for a collective. I like to have double choices in this too. And right now, yeah, look, they have this beautiful Prince of Cups, these attributes that our love is flowing for them. They're very broad-minded. They're very compassionate. They have great appetite for life. They know the right things to say and how to say them. Very loving and caring. And they have a lot of this beautiful Fool energy. The universe has my back. I'm protective. I'm loved. And they use that as kind of a guiding force. And I feel like in your future, one thing that's really going to bring you guys together is both of your great ideas. You're going to have this Princess of Arrows moment all the time. Great ideas, and act on them, and then make it like a work composite together to create abundance in your life, right? And I also feel like, it's one of those things where you guys just constantly feel elevated in each other's presence, and there's a reason for that. You're high vibration. So I love that energy. You guys, off the hook. I mean, really, really beautiful. And I'm sensing with this too, I'm hearing a 3-year age difference, that they're 3 years older than you. And remember, this is for a collective, so every last little smidgen isn't going to add up. You definitely have to have a private read for that. And I am running my special as well. So if you want to ask me 2 questions for $25, I create a video like this for you guys. And all my links are down below. The Goddess Provisions box is a crystal box this month that is off the hook if you want to check that out. So wonderful. If you need a private read or anything, all my links are down below. I'm loving this energy for the meeting too, because I feel like it's just effortless, and there's no, you don't feel like you're chasing it. You don't feel like it is unattainable. You don't have fears. You just have really good energy around this and that's surrounding it. And you respect and honor everything that it goes within the process without being impatient about it. So beautiful energy, group 1. If you're new to my channel, hello Z's. Okay, now we're on to number 2, which is blue tiger eye. So I'm going to have a sip of water. Right away, you guys, I'm seeing you're going to have a lot of totem animals, funnily enough. I feel, there's going to be dragonflies, ladybugs. I was getting this a lot in my other reading too. I just feel like these beautiful little winged creatures are going to be all around you. Hummingbirds. What is that other thing? There's something else. It'll come back to me later. It's like, it'll come back to me. But anyway, you guys have a lot of, I feel like praying mantis. Visuals that you see anywhere, on cards, on TV, outside, in real life, on billboards, all of those things, they're going to be popping up. So I'm loving that energy so much. I'm just trying to make sure I have a full deck for your other things over here. Okay, you guys. So right away, let me get what their possible signs are. We have an Aquarius. We have Cancer. So really beautiful. So Aquarius is neat because they are really off. Oh, let me get I gotta get the microphone a little bit more sound set up. Gotta make sure it's on its little hook. I just hit it with a card. So yeah, right now I feel like, they're very dutiful. They're very altruistic, truthful, courteous, civilized people. They can be a little aloof at times, but they are friendly and they're broad-minded. So they like a whole big different kind of group of people. They're self-confident, they're opinionated, very freedom-seeking. They do not like restraints and being constrained. They really like feeling free and happy. And of course, Cancer's deep, beautiful, mystical, magical, highly intuitive, but also it's like, I feel like they're one of the most beautifully artistic signs out there, but very sensitive. It's like you definitely don't want to mess around and hurt a Cancer's feelings through thoughtlessness, because they can be very mercurial and just turn on a dime and then feel like very injured very quickly. So you have to be very loving. They're clever and witty and charming beyond belief for sure. So let's see what some of their beautiful attributes are as well. So they have Prince attributes and Healer attributes. Very beautiful. So again, they're romantic, they're charming. They have the potential for power, meaning they can be CEOs, world leaders, in charge of governments, in charge of huge companies, just somebody that people relate to as a leader because they have their act together. They are great problem solvers. They are very calm in emergent states, things like that. But again, they have this Healer attribute too, passion to serve others by repairing body, mind, and spirit, ability to transform pain into healing. I mean, this is a type of thing, with Gandhi and others where because they're resolute in their calm spiritual balance, people see them as a pillar, a pillar of balance, grace, and integrity. And they definitely have that in spades. I'm feeling that. So they're the people that instead of searching for happiness, they create it. They know they're not floating through life searching for happiness. They know that thrills are not happiness, that it's something that you don't find, but you visualize what your life would look like when you're truly happy, and you go on to those influences and you become part of that. If creativity makes them happy, they just start painting and making music and all of them. And they're also a soldier of persistence, this particular person. They definitely persevere in things, and they just dominate resistance, and they just keep going. It's a lot to do with their focus, and they stay in their genre of what lights them up and makes them feel good. So let's get some initials. So we have H and M. I'm going to pull 2 groups. Then we have A and S. So it can be S, A, S, M, H, A. It can be a combination of these. And again, this is for a collective, so we have to use our higher reasoning, knowing every last little detail isn't going to do that. And again, in terms of age, I'm hearing 2 years age difference between you guys. And let's pull some tarot so we can have some things in this. Yeah, this is how you're going to operate within the relationship, and this is how they're going to operate. They're constantly going to be giving you beautiful, emotional, refilling your cup, making you feel beautiful, happy, surrounded by love and care. And you're going to have really great creative ideas, and always going to be kind of just motivated in the right professional way, the right family way, the right societal ways, because you have cleaner, clearer thinking around this individual. They help you on a soul level like they are meant to do. And, you become more refined and selective in how you operate, and you feel calmer and no more scattered, very charming, very kind of like ease and flow energy, and always just feeling like, as you maintain a detailed vision of what you desire, you're bringing it in faster with focus and effort towards that. So really beautiful energy. Oh, I love that for you, group 2. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. You guys know my links are down below. Thanks so much for watching my video today. And if you need a private read, I'm still running my $25 special. So just go to all my links below, and you get 2 questions, and I do a video read just like this for you guys. My Etsy store is down there if you want to get your obsidian. Everything goes out so quickly when I do the amulet specials because they're so inexpensive. So everything will be in there as well. Beautiful. I love that energy for you. It's amazing. So now we're on to number 3. I am healthy and strong thanks to physical movement. We have to do this because care for self is saying I love myself and I value myself in my life, right? What I put in my body and how I operate it and how I take care of it is important to me. And it is important that we love ourselves and we maintain health. So let's see what their possible signs can be. All right, we have Pisces energy and Taurian energy. I love this. Pisces is so remarkable in that, wow, I can't even gauge how magical Pisces are when it comes to their intuition. So rich, so lots of mysticism with them. They're beautiful romantic sign. They're very subtle. They can be introverted at times. They're easily hurt, but they're nurturing and humorous and regal and sarcastic at times, just really wonderful. And same thing, Taurus is like such a self-contained unit. They're very earthy and grounded and persistent in what they want, but they don't need to be over, they don't, because they have good self-esteem and they're happy in what they're doing. They don't have to be monitored and babysat, and they just have natural self-consciousness when it comes to work. So they do well, and they're just solid. I love earth signs like that, and I feel like with that in their chart, it's one of those things where you feel good, you feel like it's balanced, and nice things come about with that for sure. So let's pull some initial cards. So we have P, G, R, M. So it can be RM, MR, MG, PR. It can be any of these all intermixed. And again, this is for a collective. So you really need a private for very specifics because this is for a big collective. But if that resonates with you guys, again, we're just using our higher reasoning that every last attribute isn't going to come through. But this is what we need to find out right now, what some of their light attributes are. They have beautiful engineer and warrior and energy here. So strength of skill and discipline, toughness of will, heroism, stoicism, self-sacrifice, and conquering the ego. Like if there is some sort of charity that needs work, this is like when disasters happen, you want this type of person there. I feel like they probably were a warrior in a lot of past lives, Viking, other things. So they have that within their kind of, hereditary DNA that. When the fighting needs to be fought, let's do this. When this subject needs to be broached, let's do this. Really lovely, but we just have to watch for aggression a little bit. But I really love this day of strength and skill and massive determination and discipline for sure. Engineering, you know, the ability to give creative energy to practical expression, talent for designing, resolution to common dilemmas. Like they mind map stuff out and they don't get over emotional about it. They're able to really just tap in. But again, beautiful creativity. I love that, like engineering, putting things together, building, creating from something that wasn't there before. Really wonderful, wonderful energy involved in that. You know, I'm always blown away by how people can just make a blueprint of something and just build it. So again, they're going to be making some really wonderful long-term plans. They know how to invest. They're going to create riches and abundance in your life. They just have that skill set, and they're also going to raise your level of expectation of what you want for yourself and how you create. So you're going to be in that too and be doing an amazing job creatively yourself, because iron sharpens iron, and we don't want to be the smartest person in the room. If we are, we're in the wrong room, because we want to learn from other people, right? And again, I feel like 2 years age difference is going to be part of this too. And I feel like, they and you are going to really respect and honor all your work. You know, it's important to really step into these visions and make them happen. And you're both going to be really helpful with each other. You know, a lot of rich miracles coming your way, happiness, fulfillment, your purpose, you know, you being aware of what works for you. And you're going to be able to heal internally and make peace with things. Just a really expansive horizon together, which is really gorgeous. So love and light to you guys. Beautiful energy. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. And all my links are down below if you want to take advantage of the beautiful obsidian amulet. Have a private read. I'm doing my 2 questions for $25 as well. Thank you guys for all the great responses in that. I love being able to do offers right now, because I know things are a little bit of a pinch for people and people want some answers. And, you know, I really love and respect all you guys out there meeting these challenges that we're all meeting, and we're all in this together as a collective, and we feel more connected than ever, and it's really, really beautiful. So I want to thank you guys for all your love and support and your beautiful comments as well. So love and light.